All right, bro.
Sauce, yeah.
Okay.
Woo! Pepper X.
Pepper X.
Yeah.
Pepper X. All right, no, I'm straight. I'm good. I ain't no bitch.
Y'all gave me.
I ain't no bitch. Chris, question on you, goddammit. What's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy Sensei Glove, the bald head black anime nerd. And just like we promised you, we have anime ones here. It's the Hot Ones Challenge, but anime edition. I have here with me two of the homies, two of the nukes. My boy Carlito.
What's good, people? Carlito, aka Lito, aka the Token One Piece hater. This shit already fucked me up, so y'all got something on my IG.
My boy Sparkfoot.
Sparkfoot, Kendall. It's been a crazy situation. We just started recording. It's been wild already.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited to try these sauces.
It's gonna be a little. Careful around your ice. Careful around your ice. Right now, we have all 10 of our wings. We're going to ask some questions. Obviously, you know how it's going to go, guys. All right. So, the first sauce we have here is going to be the Chicago hot sauce. So, let's get through it. Not that bad. It actually tastes good. First question for Chris. So, for the most of your college career, you have been fond of chef and shit and taking great pride in it. In the show Food Wars, what's the one meal you gotta try that shit yourself? And if you could make one of their meals and feed it to a girl that you was fucking on, what would the meal be and why?
So for the first question, I would definitely make the joint that Vicky or Soma had made in the very beginning when he got to the academy.
Mm-hmm.
The rice dish with the
eggs,
chicken bouillon with the egg and the bouillon cubes, and they melted over. That shit looked amazing. And then they just bought that.
They brought that.
Then they
back.
brought that back in the season finale.
Is it
Well,
the season
not the
finale or
season
the
finale,
mid-season
but like
finale?
in the finals, Shokugeki against Central. Erina had did it, and it like went crazy. So I'm like, I need to do this shit for real. That shit look cold. And then to the second part, I gotta make that meat on the stick joint.
For a bitch,
here and there,
gotta
I gotta do it.
Bitch, look, you gotta have this meat on the stick for you.
Meat
Get
on
my
the
meat
stick.
on the stick.
Right, the umami flavor.
Oh God, have that bitch butt ass nigga before you even get hard.
Right, that shit be fire.
Good shit.
So KG, you know, you've always had kind of like interesting things that people might consider, you know, outside of the culture or outside dominant cultures. What are some ways you kind of like retain your sense of self and still kind of relate back to the dominant culture and kind of just be who you are?
I think all of that stuff is important to make me who I am. You know what I mean? Like being able to check out new things and try out new stuff. Like even with like some of the animes that I started watching. Like I've seen some of the older stuff. I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho. I've seen like DBZ. I never saw none of the newer things. So like starting like Mob Psycho and Attack on Titan, of course, which is amazing. That helps. It just makes a different layer to me, and I think that that's something that is really important. And pass that on. I try and put everybody on to it, but you know.
Do you find success in putting other people on?
Sometimes, not with everything. I tried with JoJo. It didn't.
Niggas wasn't trying to.
Not past the first season.
Hey man, welcome to our life.
It's tough for the first season, but I like the first season. True.
On to the second wing, we have Shaquanda, the green sauce. Green sauce, Shaquanda. Let's get it. On taco shit. I feel like I can taste this on the taco.
This one's to both of y'all. Y'all can answer.
I know
whoever wants to answer first.
Okay.
But I mean, like, what to you makes a good anime? Like, is it the storyline? Is it like the art direction? Like, what matters the most to you in determining that?
I can go first. I care a lot about story, but I really do think it's a mixture of all. Because you could have a great story and terrible art, or like terrible, you know, animation and shit like that, and not kind of be like, But it will really just kind of push me to seek a different medium overall. But mainly, I love story. I love good action. I love it at its peak when the action that's happening makes sense.
Right.
So it can be the most phenomenal looking shit in the world, but if it doesn't make sense or the story that I'm following isn't as captivating, then it's kind of just whatever. You know what I mean? Because at this day and age, the technology that we have is just so over the top with animation and shit that really anybody could you know what I'm saying, get in that type of bag.
I would have to agree. I think for me, the best anime are the ones that can balance a really great story with proper character development, and then mix in kind of like emotional pieces that might be tied to action, but it might not be. There's anime like Carol and Tuesday that don't have action in it, but it really like gets you invested in the characters and the way that they operate through life and walk through life and interact with one another. But then there's stuff like Mob Psycho where that happens, but then there's also action, and like the emotional attachment to some of those characters, so their development happens through those action scenes, and like seeing Mob kind of like grow and develop through that type of stuff. So I like to see a lot of that, and like through different genres of anime, like you can see that happen in different ways, and the people that do it best are the ones that can make those connections.
For both of you guys, Vinland Saga has taken the anime world by storm, even though it was slept on. With its visuals, compelling characters, and top-notch storytelling. Comparing it to another anime in the same vein, Attack on Titan, who would y'all say had a more compelling moment? Canute discovering what love is, or Erwin rallying the troops to rage to their deaths against the Beast Titan?
So I'm a if you don't mind, KG, I'm gonna
start, please.
We not gonna act like Canute just discovered what
He
love.
discovered what love was.
No, he, hear me out. Canute discovered what love means through the kind of discovery and like questioning of religion. Like it's
It's layered. It's
very
definitely
much so layered. It's way more complex than my daddy didn't love me, but Ragnar did. Which is how niggas is trying to
how niggas spin it.
But that didn't happen. It was really like through kind of understanding his relationship with his father and what Ragnar meant to him, and then how what is still new to them, Christianity, understanding how Jesus loves, and like how what it means to walk through life in Christ, talking to the priest. So I think because it was multi-layered, and because it was more complex, and because it had a deeper development moment for Canute, it was better than we trying to go down.
Right, now niggas
now
now you gotta lower it.
I got to because y'all doing the same. Now I'm not saying that Erwin's speech wasn't super passionate.
Right.
You can't rally me or die nowhere. Hey, we finna go die, niggas, and I'm like, you finna go die, niggas. But Erwin, throughout the series, has always had the ability to lead, which makes that speech a lot better in that moment in the series, because it's like, you know that niggas is finna go die. There's no way they're gonna win. But it did have a critical moment for Levi to do what Levi did. However, I do like the deeper philosophical conversation that Canute had, and that's why I think it was better.
True.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Erwin, only because like the Canute, when he learned that, it was pretty dope. But reading the manga for Attack on Titan and then watching the anime,
these shits got
these shit.
But no, I mean he got me pumped up. I mean I'm not.
I was hyped.
I'm with you. I'm not gonna ride my horse and just go
die.
Go die. But it made sense, and you kind of got to put into you got to think about like how much they have to trust in like Levi too. Like he had to make it happen. Like all right, well I ain't gonna die for nothing. This motherfucker better get the job done. So and the scene was dope as hell. Like the shit was.
He was remembering all the dead soldiers, and it was like he was sitting on that box. But it was like him sitting on a pile of the niggas that he sent to his death.
Yeah.
Like, it was fucking sick. But yeah, man.
Both them shits was cold.
Yeah, man.
I like the Erns a lot too.
Great. Next sauce, we have the new and improved, upgraded classic sauce that they ended up putting like some of the, what is it, cayenne pepper? What type of pepper?
Pepper X.
Pepper X from the last dab into it.
Indeed.
So let's get it.
Yeah, that's got a kid.
Yeah, this drummer got fucking straight.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
All right,
not
bro.
sauce. Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
Pepper X.
Pepper X.
Yeah.
Pepper X. Alright, no, I'm straight. I'm good. I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch. Chris, question on you, goddammit.
I ain't cleaning wings the whole time.
Yo, that shit was just Spice God. All right.
Yeah, that was a good.
Tap this a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to open the water.
Okay. So your love for anime,
Yeah.
and manga, has really inspired you to become a content creator on YouTube.
Correct.
Obviously. Walk us through kind of your process for starting a channel and like becoming Sensei Glove, the bald head black anime nerd.
I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I kind of was always under the fuck. That was hot, bro.
Bro, they tweaked on this.
Yeah, that's number 3.
I was like always the type that would just kind of put myself down. Like, man, I need to have this. I need to have that. Thinking I needed to come into the shit with the best equipment, the best camera, the best mic, the best setup. And, you know, it took my friends, y'all, to really just be like, man, just do that shit. And so I just fuck it. Let me get my motherfucking iPhone. Let me put it up against the wall on top of a pop figure. Hit record. And just get the fucking talking. Put a lamp next to me so I have a light so I'm not blind. Way I'm gonna do this shit. I ain't really got no backdrop, but fuck it. I'm still talking about anime. Niggas can challenge me on what the fuck I know if they want. We can run the fade. But as far as my name, my last name is Glover, if niggas didn't know. And my friends used to clown me a lot about my last name being Glover, like making fun of it, just coming up with different ways to say, you know, step in the name of glove and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was kind of irritating, but I had to find a way to flip it. So Sensei Like Glove just kind of was the best way for me to flip that. And, you know, here I am. Fucking gloves off. Fuck it, gloves off.
I like that. That was dope. Damn, that was number 3?
That was number 3.
We might have put that in the wrong spot. I underestimated the classic with the pepper.
Whew.
My favorite glove nickname, though, was a thin line between love and hate.
Fuck you niggas, bro. A thin line between glove and hate.
That was a good one. I quite enjoyed that.
Fuck my mouth. It's on fire.
Next wing, we got Los Calientes.
It's a little different than this the updated Los Calientes.
It's the updated one, so it's hotter. What the fuck are y'all doing to me, bro?
It's supposed to be hotter.
All right.
That's tasty though.
That shit do taste good.
My mouth's still burning from
the last one.
I couldn't even know.
It ain't really hitting me. It tastes good as fuck though.
Yeah.
That's a tasty fucking wing.
Oh yeah.
KG.
Yes, sir.
You are rising through the ranks of anime nerddom fairly quickly.
Indeed.
Seeing several different titles from different eras, what's the best type of anime for you? Short anime, long anime, and what anime would you recommend to your girl if you were trying to get her into it?
Okay, so that's an interesting second part. I'm excited to answer that one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a fan of long. I know that might sound weird, but like I haven't even finished Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even finish it because I watched the first Naruto and I realized that was 140 episodes or something. And I'm like, wow, this is really long. I just put a lot of time into this and I'm not even close to being done.
Yeah.
So if I'm like too far behind, I'm intimidated. I'm saying fuck it. But, one that I finished that was shorter was Death Note. I read that and then watched it. That was pretty cool. And then like being caught up on stuff that's newer, like Vinland Saga is, of course, that's easier to catch up on. You know? But I ran through those 23 episodes in like 2 days. Like, that shit was really good. But what I would recommend to my girl, she was watching JoJo with me though.
Hey!
So I kind of fell off with JoJo a little bit.
Fucking lit.
She watched like that first part of that first season and pretty much part of every season with me. So
all right.
She watched Hunter x Hunter with me too, but Hisoka was a little.
What she think of the JoJo's?
I mean, she thought it was kind of funny. So it's very entertaining. It's pretty good. I just got focused on other stuff, so it's like I've been watching other things. But I definitely want to finish part 3.
Gotta have a bay date with JoJo.
Yeah. It's pretty dope though. It's funny as hell.
Let's see, both of y'all. Which of these characters? We give y'all a list, obviously. Which of these characters are most likely to throw hands, no questions asked?
Okay.
All right, you ready? Thorkel, Yusuke Urameshi, Goku, or Garo?
Most likely to throw hands?
Just be like,
am I ranking
throw
them?
hands. Like, point them out, knock them out.
Am I ranking them?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it. From
Go ahead.
definitely throwing hands to maybe needing an explanation to throw.
Right. Yeah.
In terms of number 1, I got Goku. Goku probably gonna throw hands off GP. Thorkel, Yusuke, and Garo last.
Okay.
Mine is actually different because I'm definitely putting Thorkel first. I feel like he'll fight. He's trying to kill a little kid. I mean, he just said, like, you over with. But after that, I'm definitely saying Yusuke. So they the first two, Thorkel and Yusuke. Definitely. Okay. Yusuke he just got it whenever. I'm gonna actually say, thinking about Garo, it's like he will only attack for a reason.
He got a mission. G.
Yeah, he not finna just fight anybody. So he'll probably be last, and then I throw Goku right above him. So
Goku, Garo.
Yeah.
I have to agree with KG list on that.
True.
Yeah. True. Garo though, once he gets started though, he definitely not. Yeah. It's gonna be tough to end him.
Thanks.
That nigga Vegeta. Next wing we have Fire. Hit this shit hot.
Yep, it's still hot.
Yeah, sticks to you, roof your mouth a little bit.
Oh my god, bro. Yo! Woo!
Yeah, that was spicy.
Me get that milk. Me get that milk. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gotta do the Idris Elba technique. It's like a cycle. You gotta cycle that shit.
My eyes are watering.
Question on you, KG. You gotta ask.
We mentioned One Punch Man a little bit.
Yep.
So who would your favorite hero be from One Punch Man that's not Satsuma?
My number one favorite hero is Flashy Flash. Yeah,
you can do top 3 if you want.
Top 3, Flashy Flash, Atomic Samurai, and Kid Emperor. Child Emperor. Yeah.
Last time we talked about this, I didn't see what Child Emperor had done.
But now you see that shit!
He's fucking wild.
He lit!
Not going.
Can I switch the question up a little bit and say who my favorite villains are?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Who?
Alright, so favorite... I'll say my favorite hero is between Metal Bat... Oh, fuck.
Might need some milk.
Metal Bat and Handsomely Mad Sweet Mask.
Okay.
Like, he an asshole, but that nigga cold.
Yeah, that's what Sweet Mask lit.
Love Flashy Flash too. Those would be my top 3, I guess. But monsters, because I do want to switch it up, because we gotta hype the monsters up.
Yeah, the monsters be going crazy.
Right. Black Sperm.
Yeah.
Is my all-time favorite monster. And I read the webcomic too, the horribly drawn joint.
Right.
So I've seen what Black Sperm does, and y'all finna be hyped. Yeah. So let's get some Black Sperm hype in the comments.
Black Sperm is that nigga. I fuck with Homeless Emperor too.
Homeless Emperor. Zombie Man Cold.
Zombie Man Cold too.
The Homeless Emperor right now. Yeah.
Both of y'all. We all know that anime is a medium that can tell a story about pretty much anything. I want you to think about if your personal lives were an anime, what would it actually be, and what would you want it to be like? Answer what you would want it to be like first, and then what you think it would actually be like.
Okay. Go ahead, KG.
Okay. So sneakers are a large part of my life. Like, majority of my thoughts are about those and how I can obtain different ones, different things like that. But I think it would be cool, like a Toy Story type thing, but only like for my shoes. And like, I was thinking of a way like whatever time they were created in, let's say they were in 2011, they're stuck in that time. So the conversation that they have in like with my other sneakers and stuff, it'll be pretty cool, right? But it's only when I'm not around. So
right.
Toy Story shit. And then like the ones that I wear that day and come back and tell the story like
about what happened.
Yeah.
Alright, but what would it actually be like?
Man, this is gonna make my life sound boring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life is pretty routine, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be like something where I interact with a lot of different customers every day, right? So like maybe it's something where the different customers like bring out something in me and how I can combat different things in life. But definitely what I would like it to be would be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's a dope ass idea.
That is a dope
idea. Patent. Go ahead.
What I would want mine to be is to be like similar to No Game, No Life. I think that'd be dope, but like I would be really bad at all the games that I play because I'm a casual gamer. Like I'm not someone who's like ultra competitive.
Right.
Unless it's Pokemon. Like if I could get maybe like an isekai where I get transported to the Pokemon world, and like my goal, the only way I can like get home is to defeat every region's like champion.
Yeah, that'd be raw.
Through the 8 generations. And like I have to have a team full of that generation's Pokemon because I do that shit anyways. Like that shit would be fucking fire. Like I've always wanted to live in the Pokemon world. Like I want to fucking have a Greninja and like protein and be like set up toxic spikes and then I can get touched by some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So definitely that. I'll probably Isekai to Pokemon World. What it would actually be is boring as fuck. What you will see is a motherfucking grad student stressed the fuck out, depressed, and fucking doing homework all fucking day. And I don't think anybody wants to watch that.
Hey man, Panda might.
Funny as hell. Shout out to Panda.
Shout out to Panda, man. Shout out to the worst gen.
Hey, y'all funny. I'm smiling, but I'm really smiling because my mouth is stuck like
That's
this.
what's up, G.
Like my top lip is like burning right now.
That's great because we got the next sauce. It's the Reaper Death Sauce, niggas.
Wow, great segue.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
The wing is like mocking me. It's looking at me. Smiling.
It's like dimple or something inside the wing.
Dimple. He got a after kick.
Yup.
He got an after kick.
Man, you would think it's the summertime. Is the oven on?
Bro, no. We got a fan going on above us.
It's hot.
Question on you.
It's on me?
Yeah.
Damn. These wings make the questions come fast.
Bro.
Y'all be talking quick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so we haven't really talked much about Dr. Stone. Love Dr. Stone, by the way. It's great.
My top
I
5.
forgot how. I remember y'all talking about it, and I just picked up the manga and just went crazy with it. But so, what would you say y'all 2 favorite inventions so far from the anime? Don't go too far.
Yeah, my favorite invention in the anime, actually, glasses. That scene with Suika, I think that's her name, Suika, where like he made like a glass lens and she could finally see, and like the flower field was raw as hell. Like that shit was beautiful. And as a blind nigga, my damn self, I like every time I put my contacts in, like when I get new contacts, it's always, you know, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Like that be how I feel. So that moment actually hit me. Yeah, exactly. That moment actually hit me. So I would have to say that was actually my favorite invention.
Okay. I know you said the anime, G, but man, so many great ones
to come.
Yeah. My favorite invention, I think, in anime would be maybe the cell phones, because like that's insane. Like that is insane to build all that stuff, just to like have that knowledge to build that. But I think something that's a little bit kind of more sentimental is the way that he goes about creating his inventions. And I want to talk about the cotton candy machine. Because he didn't invent a cotton candy machine, but he tried to invent something that can make small gold wire to like get to the cell phone and stuff like that. But he also makes things that the community could use in recreation. So like he's selfish, where he's making things that he needs to continue to build this scientific world, but he's also got, like, you can see that Senko has a great heart, and everything that he makes also has another application. So I think the best inventions are the ones that serve that dual purpose.
Yeah, man, that shit was lit when he had that oven.
Yeah.
Put that oven in their cribs. I'm like, damn, you raw as hell, nigga.
For the heat.
Them niggas ain't never cooked food like this.
Yeah. And he was talking about, no, I didn't do it for them. It was because I needed it for X, Y, and Z. You did that shit for them, nigga.
You're a goat. Well,
are we on the next wing already?
Yes, sir.
That was 2 questions?
Akamiso.
Oh, it's getting dangerous now.
I am not prepared for the rest of these.
Let's get it.
My mouth is definitely on way more fire.
This one hot as hell.
Ooh, shit.
Fire. No, this is miso.
Akamiso, bro. Oh, shit. Chris, 2019 has been an amazing year for anime with titles like Dororo, Vinland Saga, and Dr. Song sweeping the stage. Oh, fuck. And sleepers like Carol and Tuesday creeping up into your top 5, being about chicks aspiring to be raw-ass singers and shit. If you could have any of your favorite R&B artists sing an anime opening, who would it be, and what would the opening be?
You already know what I'm finna say, right?
I don't.
Hey, we got freaking you already.
Oh God!
But no, I would love to hear Thundercat do an anime opening. He's in Carol and Tuesday in episode 6. He has a part as one of the performers, and like that shit was fuck.
It's hot, bro.
Thundercat is definitely someone who I enjoy a whole lot. Like he raw as fuck.
Yeah.
And if he would do an anime opening, that shit'd be super fire. It would have to be for some weird shit though, cause like Thundercat a weird ass nigga. I don't know what, like maybe like a he fuck around could do like a JoJo opening.
Yeah.
Like how JoJo is like mad bizarre.
Yeah.
He'll fit that shit. And that nigga, what? Thundercat did a JoJo opening, I'll lose my fucking mind. That shit'd be so cool.
Alright! The bomb beyond insanity, niggas.
My top three, bro.
My top life. Y'all ready? Cheers, niggas. Oh Lord, not again.
We would know if we had the recording.
Yo!
Yeah, that.
Yo!
That one hit.
Yo!
We gotta clear the whole wing.
Oh fuck! I heard that bitch. I don't even want to swallow.
Oh wow! I can't even take another bite.
Come on, baby.
Yo, that shit. Don't be no bitch. Don't be no bitch. Do that shit. KG, the question on you when you done with the wing, B.
It's on me.
Hey, don't close your mouth when you
Bro.
How's the top of my lip burning?
Bro, my everything.
Question on me. Okay.
Oh fuck, G.
Who is? Let me ask you a question.
No, ask me shit, G. This my mouth hurt.
Okay, I got a
Chris.
I got a question about something that I haven't seen, so y'all gotta explain it to me. Fire Force and Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Why are they considered mid in your opinion?
This is a great question for the bomb.
Fuck, bro. Fuck Demon Slayer.
I wanna-
Demon Slayer. Fuck is the second worst shit I have seen all year. The worst shit I seen all year was Fire Force. Check it out. So Fire Force. Yo, no, I can't even talk, bro. Oh my god. Fire Force.
Hey, is it?
What the fuck, bro? I'm getting mad. Get the ice cream.
This hot as fuck.
My face hurts. It's hot.
I'm gonna get in my bag about Fire Force. I had to calm down my fire ass fucking face. Fire Force is a great concept, but this season of the anime has not been executed well. The pacing is weird. It's super fast and super slow at moments. The characters. You done dropped the shit in the wing.
This gotta be the hottest shit. It can't be that hot in this.
The characters are not really that interesting. The main character, bro, he's just not that interesting. Regular ass story, it's just too shonen for me. Demon Slayer, it's just regular with great visuals. The visuals are carrying it the same way only two characters in Fire Force have had good moments. I'm sweating.
That's hot.
I'm sweating, folks.
I don't even know if my nose running feel like it is. Is it? Can you see it?
Bro. I can't talk.
Okay, so
I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer is only okay because the story is not as good.
Right.
Why am I talking?
I don't want to talk. No, because you don't want to talk.
Hate you, bro.
I hate you. Yes, open that shit. Click the bottom thing.
The story,
Yeah.
the visuals are better. Really great visuals.
Yeah.
The story is not that good. And I read the manga. It's super repetitive. Everything is the same. And the way that they do character development doesn't make sense. Because why do we want to know about a demon when it's dying? Develop the demon before it dies. You know, like, you do a flash. This happens in the anime.
Yeah.
You do a flashback right when the motherfucker got his head chopped off. At this point, it's already dead. I don't need to feel sorry for it. It's just killed a whole bunch of humans. That doesn't make sense to me. So, like, I don't like the way that the story is set up.
Right.
I think the power system is cool. I think that the visuals are really good. I just don't think that it's executed as well as it could be, both anime and manga. I think the anime is much better than the manga.
Really?
I think Fire Force's biggest flaw is that it didn't know what it wanted to do with the story until it figured out what it wanted to do with it.
Right.
Which
was way late.
Way late.
Here on Sensei the Gloves YouTube channel, Anime Ones, we do a segment called Explain That Take, where we go through and pull up different hot takes that some of our guests have had and have them talking about them and figure out what the fuck they was talking about. So, first, Chris.
Here we go.
You had a pretty serious Yu Yu Hakusho thread on Twitter the other day. I wanted to know if you could speak to your take where you said that the Dark Tournament did not compare at all to to other shonen arcs like Soul Society and the Chunin exams.
Let me first say this is my opinion. And my opinion is not a fact.
Right.
It is my opinion. We can all Google or look in a dictionary for what the definition of the word opinion means. That said, the Dark Tournament, I think, was good. The pacing probably was better in the manga than it was in the anime, but the pacing was kind of, long. But I attribute that to a 90s anime. That's the same as Dragon Ball Z, right? It was just kind of like you had moments where the characters that you cared the most about weren't present in the story, and characters you didn't give a shit about were extremely present in the story. Why did Kuwabara have so much screen time? That nigga sucks.
Yeah.
I want to see more Hiei. I wanted to see more. I want to see more Kurama.
That nigga.
I want to see more fucking Yusuke Urameshi.
Right.
And he spent, a good majority of the Dark Tournament either asleep or passing a kidney stone in a cave. So he wasn't actually passing a kidney stone. He was getting the orb or whatever the fuck from Genkai. And I think that Genkai's death didn't motivate Yusuke the way that I thought it was going to motivate him. And then Genkai had to possess Pooh, weak ass, to tell Toguro to quote unquote kill one of Yusuke's friends. All of that, I just didn't like that. I didn't like that needed to happen for Yusuke to overpower Toguro when he had the power in the first place. I get it's his personality to shut himself off emotionally because his mama fucking alcoholic and shit like that. But I think there was another way that it could have been told in the story. I don't think that it was done incorrectly. I don't think that it captivated me, in my opinion.
Cool.
And the reason, the reason why I say Soul Society and Chunin exams were better is because there were moments in those arcs where characters got development. You got to see characters grow through their fights, through their thinking and things like that. And Ichigo's character development in the Soul Society was fire. If you want to think about it, it was some bullshit. He shouldn't have got Bankai in 2 days, but whatever. But then, his motivations and things carried him through, and it kept him getting stronger. And I like that his motivations were allowed him to power up, where Yusuke's was it crippled him more so than powered him up until it was almost too late.
Next, we're not on the last dab, but the first last dab.
Should we dab both dabs?
I'm not dabbing no. I'm dabbing the last one.
Dab both dabs. No, just keep it up. Keep
front of the camera. What are you doing there? What are you doing there?
This one not supposed to be as hot, so.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. My life is burning right now. My forehead on fire.
Be a bitch on your channel then.
He tries to call me out on my own channel, you hear him? I knocked Sensei like fucking glove. Alright, man. We dabbed it up. Cheers, fuck niggas.
Dab it then.
Who the question on?
Ooh.
It's on. That one got some citrus in it. That just cleared me up a little bit.
Ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't taste shit. My mouth sucks.
We talked about Dr. Stone. Science versus Stone World. Who y'all going with? Senku's Kingdom of Science or Tsukasa's Kingdom?
I love Tsukasa's ideology, but I don't want to be a caveman for the rest of my fucking life. So I'm rolling with the Science World.
Yeah, Science World it is definitely. They got all the. They're coming up with all the stuff to make life better, right? But Stone World, if I ain't swole as hell and can wield a spear, it's over.
Bro, right? My cardio sucks. That lion gonna fuck me
right,
up.
Exactly. So definitely need science. I need to be in a lab somewhere or some shit. I don't know. Or I could be a pastry chef. Who knows? It could be whatever.
Yeah.
Possibilities are seemingly endless. Perfect.
Well, here we are at the last dab. You gentlemen have been great. We've talked about a whole bunch of anime shit. We've talked about niggas' takes for the most part. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
We got to.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
What do you think? I'm a bitch?
Good job, gentlemen. Dab it up. Cheers.
I need a nap after this.
I want to say it's a good sauce. Like, it tastes good.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
You got some
It's
kick,
hot as
though.
hell.
You got some kick. Yeah, no, for sure.
It's hot as fuck.
Definitely got some kick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the bomb hot, but it's a fucking.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got some kick, G.
I stopped sweating. I think the
No, I
hallucinations
think you're dying. Probably dying.
Yeah, I'm still down from the bone.
Good shit, gentlemen.
For the camera. Clean wings. KG, you want to show your clean
Oh,
This
yeah.
has been anime fucking ones. We clean wings over here, and I get bonus. But we clean wings over here, and I eat chicken nuggets with a fork.
Damn.
Fuck these wings, bro. I'm never doing this shit again.
Random question though, like this one that I got. So like, what y'all think about like the Boondocks, man? Like, do you think they should continue it without Pops or like?
Yeah, I think they
Granddad
can, but they would have to start with his funeral, and they would have to immediately introduce another old lady figure or like person figure.
I heard they was gonna do his sister or something.
I'm rolling with that. They'll have to introduce another older person that's also funny, but they don't have that person doesn't have to overshadow
It's gonna be
Granddad.
No,
It can't be
it's supposed
Bondia.
to be
Monique.
Oh.
Jennifer Lewis.
I don't know who
Oh,
that is.
you seen Blackish?
Yeah.
The mom.
That's the mom on it. She's been on everything. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Well, who mama is it on Blackish?
No, because what's her name? Ross is the mama, ain't she?
No, not that mama. Somebody's either one of they mamas. I'm
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
one of they mama. Yeah.
okay.
I think
I know you talking about the
Yeah.
one. She always old.
she always old.
Well, she ain't like always Cicely Tyson old, but like
Right.
she always an older woman.
Yeah.
It's like she gonna get younger.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
motherfuckers that's just been old since I've been
Yeah,
alive.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he just
Right.
always old.
Yeah.
He ain't never not been old. Hey, Sensei Let Glove, fuck with me, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit me up on
Indeed,
Twitter
yes.
at Sensei Let Glove. Hit me up on Instagram at Sensei Let Glove. Y'all can drop y'all tags.
Sparkfoot on Twitter. You can follow me there. What am I doing now? I'm watching Mob Psycho. I'm not really talking much about it because I'm just powering through that shit, but it's amazing. Definitely watch it if you ain't never seen it. That shit is crazy.
Hit me on Twitter at Carlito5
shit look
underscore.
up
That's
eyes.
KARLITO 5 underscore. Same thing on IG. What do I have going on in my life? My mouth is hot.
It's
Nah.
finna be Christmas.
I'm
Maybe
finna.
Christmas.
Merry
Make
Christmas,
sure Carol and Tuesday Part 2 drop on Netflix on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna keep telling niggas to watch Carol and Tuesday because it needs to be in somebody's top 10. At least.
Of this year.
Of this year. Hey, the same motherfucker that did Carol and Tuesday did Samurai Shampoo, did Space
Gangbusters.
Dandy, did Cowboy Bebop,
Oh shit. Okay.
and like all the greats. So y'all know that shit fire. And Studio Bones did the animation. So y'all know it's fucking cold. Watch it.
Yep. Other than that, Sensei Let Glove.